Well, switching gears, Nike beating on the top and bottom lines, but its sales fell 8% from the year prior. Joining us now, Bernstein analyst Aneesha Sherman. She has an outperform rating on the stock, but cut her price target range from 109 to 102 this morning. Aneesha, we heard from Elliott Hill for the first time as CEO on the call yesterday. He kind of went through sort of their missteps, saying, look, our product was wrong, the pricing was wrong, the messaging wasn't strong. I'm going to fix all that. Can he do it?
I think there's some things that he can't fix very quickly, such as product. I mean, some of those have been part of Nike's agenda for a year and a half. But he does sound optimistic about what Nike's done already in terms of reorganizing their product team structure, some of the new products that are coming out in 2025. Now, this will not be Elliott Hill's work, but he sounded optimistic about what there is in the pipeline. The stuff that he can fix is more on the tactical side. He can fix how they distribute product, how they merchandise product, how they put product into the channel, whether it's wholesale or direct to consumer or online and offline. And he's working aggressively on that. And that is actually his background. He came from sales. He was at Nike for 30 years, starting his career in sales. So he knows the channel dynamics extremely well. And that's where he can make the biggest impact. And we're seeing that in their guidance because they are clearing a lot of old product from the channel and trying to restore the supply and demand balance in the channel.
I actually found that part of the call very interesting when he was talking about needing to repair some of the wholesale relationships. He was naming names of the executives that he talked to at some of these retailers that sell Nike product. How quickly could that be fixed?
So part of the reason why Elliott Hill is the CEO is because he has these long-standing relationships that the board valued with retailers across the globe. Not just U.S., but also European and Asian retailers. And he has harvested those relationships to try to rebuild connections with retailers, try to get order books back up for the next year, and kind of reestablish the partnership that Nike has had somewhat abandoned the last few years. So I think the relationship side is very strong. I guess what we need to see is what the product is, because retailers aren't going to buy product just because of the relationship. The product pipeline needs to be strong. The initial feedback we've heard is that it is. But we do need to see that hit the market and see that sales trend work for those relationships to come alive again.
Aneesha, then just to sort of wrap things up, go ahead and give us your investment thesis, obviously, as we go through some short-term pain, as the company described it, potentially for some long-term gain.
Yeah, look, we've got a new CEO, and he has completely slashed guidance for the next 2 quarters. So the decks are cleared, so to speak. And this is a reset that many investors were looking for, from which point the stock can grow. Sentiment is very washed out. You've seen the stock reaction today was basically flat to down 1 on a pretty aggressive earnings cut, which just shows you how uncrowded the stock is. And I think as soon as we start to see some momentum, whether it's in the product, whether it's in the retailer relationships, some of the sales inflecting, the stock is going to work. So that's why I remain positive, despite the big cut that we've had this year. And I think the turnaround is kind of on its way, and we should see some signs in the first half of 2025 even that it is working.